The Russian aviation industry took a big hit due to Western sanctions following the Ukraine conflict in 2022. These sanctions made it tough for Russia to buy planes and key parts from Western countries. In response, Russia turned to building and producing its own aircraft, leading to the creation of the sleek jet-powered MC-21. This aircraft is being positioned as Russia's answer to Boeing and Airbus, and it's grabbing the attention and interest of Russian airlines. But why are they so eager to add the MC-21 to their fleets? And how do they plan to make the most of this new aircraft? Let's dive into that in this episode. Historically, Russia depended a lot on Western countries for its planes and parts, even for ones built in Russia. But in 2022, Western sanctions almost cut Russia off from that supply, pushing the country to aim for self-sufficiency in different industries, including aviation. Even before these sanctions, Russia had been working on its own commercial aircraft for years. Back in 2007, the Yakovlev Design Bureau, part of the state-owned Rostec Aviation Group, started a project to create a narrow-body plane to replace the aging Tupolev models. Originally called the Yak-242, it was later renamed the Yakovlev MC-21, and it received its domestic certification in 2016. Known as the MC-21 in the West, two versions of the aircraft were made: the 200 variant and the 300 variant Uch-Yuz variant. The MC-21-300 was revealed on June 8, 2016 in Siberia, marking a key moment as it became one of the first planes to use composite materials for its wings without needing the traditional autoclave process. However, the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, along with sanctions, made it harder to get important supplies from the West, causing delays in the plane's production. Still, Russia has pushed forward with its plans for aviation independence. President Vladimir Putin announced that the country plans to build at least 1,000 locally made planes by 2030. So far, over $10 billion has been invested in the MC-21 program. Though only a few planes have been finished, there's a sizable order backlog of over 300 units, mostly from Russian airlines. The MC-21 aircraft is available in two versions: the smaller MC-21-200, which seats between 132 and 165 passengers, depending on configuration, and the larger MC-21-300, capable of accommodating between 163 and 211 passengers. The MC-21-200, with a range of approximately 3,500 nautical miles, is positioned to compete with the Airbus A319neo and Boeing 737 MAX 7. On the other hand, the MC-21-300 offers a range of about 3,200 nautical miles, setting it up as a rival to the Airbus A320 and Boeing 737 MAX 9 in the mid-market segment. The MC-21 stands out due to its advanced wing design, a key improvement that allows it to compete with modern Airbus and Boeing models. In 2021, these wings were enhanced using Russian-produced polymer composites, made with patented vacuum infusion technology. This project, backed by a 4 billion ruble investment, around $45 million, led to composites now making up 40% of the MC-21's airframe. This ensures that the aircraft structure is both strong and lightweight, an important feature in modern aviation. Regarding engines, the aircraft was initially equipped with Pratt & Whitney GTF 1400G engines. However, Western sanctions, which restricted access to these engines, forced Rostec, a Russian state corporation, to seek domestic alternatives. The chosen replacement was the PD-14 turbofan engine, developed by Aviation, and the first of these engines was received on January 20, 2020. Although switching to the PD-14 presented challenges, it marked a significant step towards Russia's goal of self-sufficiency in aviation production. Russia has taken bold steps to flood its aviation market with hundreds of domestically produced aircraft by 2030, but several significant challenges remain. The first major issue is production. Due to sanctions, Russia and its airlines have faced increasing difficulties maintaining the safe operation of their existing foreign-made aircraft. Reports suggest that, because they cannot easily access parts for foreign aircraft, some airlines have resorted to dismantling components from grounded planes to replace those in active use. This workaround has led to dozens of safety incidents and is expected to continue for as long as sanctions persist. Additionally, there are reports that Russia has managed to import some counterfeit components for its airline fleet. Russian airlines have also had to rely on loopholes to import critical parts through countries like Turkey, the UAE, and Tajikistan, which do not enforce Western sanctions. While these alternative sourcing strategies have allowed Russian airlines to stay afloat, they have been costly and do not fully solve the underlying problem of component shortages, leaving the industry with ongoing issues. Another significant challenge is certification. The MC-21-300 was denied European certification on March 14, 2022, and there is currently no indication that this decision will be reversed anytime soon, especially while Russian military forces remain active in Ukraine. The lack of certification limits the MC-21's ability to operate in international markets, which further complicates Russia's ambitions for aviation self-sufficiency. Without the ability to gain access to key international markets, the MC-21's growth may be stunted, and Russia's efforts to lead in the aviation industry may face further setbacks. A common comparison in the aviation industry is between the Yakovlev MC-21 and the Boeing 737 MAX, especially the MAX 9 model. Recent safety issues with Boeing, such as the Alaska Airlines MAX 9 door latch incident on January 20, 2024, have raised concerns about the Boeing MAX series. Although most of the grounded MAX aircraft have returned to service, these events have cast doubt on the future of the series and provided an opening for alternative aircraft like the MC-21 to step in. While the MC-21 may not yet have a proven track record, it offers several distinct advantages over its Boeing counterpart. One of the main areas of comparison is cost. The MC-21-300 is reported to cost around $91 million, a significantly lower price than the Boeing 737 MAX 9, which is priced closer to $130 million. Additionally, the CEO of Rostec has indicated that Russian airlines could purchase the MC-21 for as little as $37 million, a figure made possible by government subsidies. This price differential makes the MC-21 an attractive option, particularly for markets that may not have the resources to invest in more expensive Boeing aircraft. Another aspect of comparison is cabin design. The MC-21 offers more cabin space than the Boeing MAX 9, which may add extra comfort for passengers. Although cabin space is not always the deciding factor for airlines, it can be an important consideration, particularly for airlines looking to offer a more comfortable flight experience. While the Boeing MAX 9 has a seating capacity of up to 220 passengers, compared to the MC-21's maximum of 211, both aircraft have similar range capabilities, typically around 3,300 nautical miles. Under optimal conditions, the MAX 9 can stretch to about 3,550 nautical miles, giving it a slight edge in long-range capabilities. The MC-21's wing structure, made of advanced composite materials, is one of its most innovative features. These wings, produced using Russian vacuum infusion technology, are designed to be lighter and more efficient, giving the aircraft better fuel efficiency and modern design appeal. This advantage is particularly important as airlines look to reduce operating costs and improve sustainability. While Boeing continues to dominate the market, the MC-21 has the potential to offer a strong alternative for airlines seeking modern, cost-effective aircraft. The MC-21 has many opportunities, both in domestic and international markets. Currently, it has secured over 300 orders, mostly from Russian airlines. Aeroflot, Russia's largest airline, leads the charge, having placed a substantial order for 339 domestic aircraft, including 210 of the new generation Yakovlev MC-21, alongside other Russian models like the Sukhoi Superjet 100 and Tupolev Tu-214. This significant order, valued at around $1 billion, is set to double Aeroflot's fleet by 2030 and shows strong confidence in the future of the MC-21. Deliveries are scheduled to begin in the fourth quarter of 2024, and Aeroflot plans to make the MC-21 its flagship aircraft in 2030, the coming years. Aeroflot's order highlights the robust domestic market for the MC-21, buoyed by significant government backing and ambitious plans for aviation self-sufficiency. Yet, despite the large number of orders, expanding this success beyond Russia's borders remains challenging. The absence of European certification limits the MC-21's global potential. While Russia works to overcome production and certification barriers, the MC-21's future will depend on its ability to appeal to international markets. One way Russia hopes to boost the aircraft's potential is by developing a long-range variant. The MC-21-400, speculated to accommodate around 260 passengers, could offer a range of nearly 5,500 nautical miles. This would enable the aircraft to compete more directly with long-range aircraft from other major manufacturers. expanding the MC-21's market potential to transcontinental routes. While Russian-registered aircraft are currently barred from entering the airspace of most Western nations, they can still operate over roughly 60% of the world's landmass. Non-Russian airlines may tread cautiously due to sanctions, but the MC-21 offers Russian carriers a notable chance to replace aging Airbus and Boeing models with a modern alternative. The substantial government subsidies and investments make this an exciting opportunity for Russia's aviation industry to push forward despite the difficulties it faces. That wraps up our update for today. For more aircraft information, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, take care.